Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Deediets. I'm sitting here thinking, having a cup of tea, listening to the trucks and the cars go past the house. And there it goes, another one. Because you'd think I'd be smart enough to close a window. No. Ah, that was a motorhome. That was a motorhome. Anyway, how did you like the weather this weekend? Wasn't it awful? It was so hot. Oh my God. It was so, I didn't want to move from my house. I swear to you, I did not want to move from my house. But I was sitting, I was watching television, I was cleaning, I had a lot of things I had to do, small things. So I was getting all that stuff done, but it was blazing out there. And I thought, I live on top of a mountain. It shouldn't have to be this cold. Let me take it. I meant hot. Anyway. So I'm sitting before and I'm talking to my daughter and she's reminding me of a few things of what I did when I was in my youth. Now, I thought I might share some of those stories with you. And I want to share you a Bahamas story. Picture me, 19 years old, stunning. Blonde hair blowing in the breeze, blue eyes, the bingo bango music playing. Again, 19. I went with some friends. I belonged to a bowling league that was a travel bowling league. Now, granted, my score typically was a 70 or an 80, but it didn't make a difference. As long as you were paying your money every single week, you were going to go to the Bahamas on a trip, on a chartered trip with all these other people in the bowling alley. Some were older, some were my age, a lot were my age. And we had such a good time. I went with my friends. We joined this team just to go on the Bahamas trip. So I want you to know I think I had flown once before to Florida with my sister. Oh, that's a whole other story. I'll have to let you know about that too. But when I went to the Bahamas, I was 19 years old. So I was really a kid. And I was so excited and I was going to go on a plane ride. And at that time, you could smoke on an airplane. Oh, yeah, you could. You could smoke. You could drink because you weren't 21. You didn't have to be 21. It was 18. So I don't have to tell you that we were all getting wrecked on a plane. We really were. But it was fun. It was really a lot of fun. And I went with my friends, and I shared a room with one of my friends. And she was a little... how could I put this? A little faster than I was. Because I was sort of like the type of girl that didn't really want to do much. So I was a little timid, a little shy. Believe it or not, I was a little shy. But she was like the type that would like drink and party and she was a lot of fun. She was a lot of fun. Believe me, a lot of fun. But and now the dogs are going. I swear to you, I don't get a break. But we were just so opposite that it was fun. So when I got there, everyone said, don't drink the water, drink the water, don't drink the water. Now, you have to remember, I'm 60. This is when I was 19 years old. Maybe things have changed since then, but I didn't know. So I was like brushing my teeth with bottled water, anything I could do. I just didn't want to do anything. I wouldn't have salad because I knew it was washed in their water. I wouldn't have fresh fruit because I knew it was washed in there. But I loved the, what was the drink that I liked to drink? Oh, it was the, like a punch, but it had alcohol in it. It was like a rum punch. And it had lots of ice, and it was delicious. And it had pineapple juice in it, too. But I don't remember the name of the drink, to be honest with you. I'm not a drinker. I'm really not. Social. That's about it. But it was delicious. So I was, having a good time. You're 19. You're having fun. I go back to my room, and my friend is not there. And I'm looking for her. I'm like, where the heck is she? And about 15 minutes later, the knock on the door happens, and it's two security guards with my friend between both of their arms. She was a little tipsy, and she was. But she was like the best tipsy I have ever seen in my entire life. And I still can't forget it. She was the type of girl that drank. I mean, she could drink. She could drink anybody under a table. But she drank and she felt ill, if you get my drift. She felt ill. She's talking on the bed to me and she goes, just a minute. Just like that, just a minute. Goes in the bathroom, relieves herself. Comes back, jumps on the bed, gets a cigarette and starts talking to me as though you just didn't throw up in the bathroom. I was disgusting. She did this all night long, I want you to know. All night long, I listened to all her stories. Well, the next night, I come back to my room. You have to remember, this is a group of people, so everybody's splitting up. Hello, bud. Hello, my love. Everybody knows Buddy. We split up, and we're all different groups, and we're having a lot of fun. And I go back to my room, and this time I find the blankets missing from her bed. Everything is missing. I'm panic-stricken because I say to myself, where the heck is she? Next morning, I wake up. There she is in the hallway with the blanket. I'm opening the door. She's coming in, sand all over the place. I go, where were you? She goes, oh, I was on the beach. I slept on the beach last night. I just was like, crazy. She goes, oh, Dee, you have to have more fun. You really do have to have more fun. I said, I am having fun. I'm having a great time. I'm with all these other people. I don't know where you are roaming around. So she said, no, I was with this other group. I was like, oh, okay, fine. She goes, tonight we're going to the lagoon. Do you want to come? I said, oh, the lagoon. I've never been there. Yes, I'll go. We're going skinny dipping, she said. I went. I had a couple of those rum punches, whatever they were. Rum, I don't know. It had pineapple in it. It was delicious. And yes, I did. I went skinny dipping with a group of people I didn't even know. I mean, yeah, they were on my bowling league, but, you know, some were older, some were younger, but everybody was going into this lagoon. I did that. Oh, my goodness. I'll never forget it as long as I live. Let's be real, you know. I've never been a Judy model by any stretch of the imagination or the Barbie doll type. So it was fun. It was fun. Like, I give myself credit that I actually did it. Never do it now. I'd scare the fish. I'd never do nothing like that now. It's the truth. I'm not even kidding. I know, buddy. I'm even scaring the dog. But it was fun. It was really, really fun. I had a great time. So now I'm going to fast forward it like 2 days later. Well, 2 days later, we're getting ready to leave to go back to New York because that's where we both lived. That's where everybody lived, in New York, in Long Island. And I look at my friend and I say to her, this is the night before we're leaving. I said, you know, I just don't feel right. There's something wrong with my stomach. I don't know what's going on. I don't feel good. I said, you know, something's not sitting right. She goes, well, what did you eat? What did you have? I go, nothing. I had a hamburger. I had some fries. Like, I knew not to have. I wasn't having any of the fresh fruit, which I would have had, but I was so afraid they were washing it in their water. So I really was being very conscious of everything. So it's that night before we have to leave. So everybody's going to go out and they're going to party it up and have a great time in the casino. So I go, all right, let's go. So we go downstairs, and I have to tell you, it was a beautiful Bahamas. It was Paradise Island. That was it, Paradise Island in the Bahamas. We go into the casino. I'm drinking that drink with the pineapple juice, and oh, I'm feeling absolutely no pain whatsoever. Then we get back up to the room because we do have that early morning flight. So everybody says, all right, we'll see you all on the plane tomorrow, blah, 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 blah. We get on the plane. No, we didn't get on the plane. We are taking we go back up to the room, and I say to my friend, I said, you know what? My stomach is just not right. And as soon as I said that, I ran into the bathroom. I started throwing up. But it was black. It was black, like tar. And I thought to myself, oh my God, what did I have? I was drinking. I didn't have anything else. Well, then they had to call up the hotel, like, doctor to come up to the hotel. Please. So I go, I'm dying. I take the Bible. I put the Bible on my chest. I think I'm dying. I said to my friend, I said, this is it. I'm dying. There's something wrong with me. I can't believe I'm only 19. I don't know what's happening to me. It's really frightening, really frightening. They came by ambulance. They had to take me to the hospital. Don't even get me started on the Bahamian hospitals. that many years ago. So the guy says to me, the doctor, he comes in and he goes, well, what's going on? I said, my stomach, I'm throwing up. There's something wrong. He goes, young lady, you have Montezuma's revenge. First of all, I had no idea what that was until my friends told me what it was. And they gave me a shot and they made me drink this liquid. I was so out of it, so out of it. And I said to him, I've been so careful. I was not drinking the water. I was brushing my teeth with bottled water. I wasn't having any fresh fruit. Do you remember? What is it? Sex in the City? Sex in the City when poor Charlotte, she drank just a little bit of the water. Well, when everybody was leaving to go back, all right, we get back from the hospital back to the hotel. I'm going to tell you. This tea, I just love it so. So anyway, I get back to the hotel. At this point, I'm still so sick. I really go, oh my God, I have to get on an airplane tomorrow. I don't know how I'm doing this. My parents are going to meet me at the airport to pick me up from Kennedy. Well, we get in a taxi the next day. Everybody goes to the airport and everybody's in taxis and we're all getting to the airport. We're in the airport. This is my story. We're in the airport and over the loudspeaker it says, flight so-and-so to New York City's been canceled. Meanwhile, me and this other guy who also has Montezuma's revenge is sitting there dying because all we want to do is get on that plane and get home. But it's been canceled. They're putting us up at the Playboy Resort. Well, the hootin' and hollering all began, not by me, not by the other guy I was sitting next to, who was just as deathly as sick as me. He goes, I'm standing here on standby. I need to get home. I need to get home. So, of course, I don't go standby because I go, I'm so sick. I'm not getting sick in an airport. We go back to the Playboy Resort, okay, which I have to say was beautiful. It was lovely. Not that I saw anything, but the outside and the hallway going up to another room. And I was so sick up there. I was so sick in this other room. So we come back down the next day, and someone says to me, how come you and Frank both got sick? I go, I have no idea. So I'm talking to somebody else, like the tour person that's with us and with the group. And they go, what were you drinking? I go, I was just drinking these things with, again, I said it was like a rum or with pineapple in it, and it was pineapple juice, and it was delicious. He goes, there you go. I go, what? He goes, that pineapple juice, that was canned pineapple juice, and they used their water to mix it. It was a powdered pineapple juice. And I was sucking those down the whole entire trip, thinking I was doing so great. He goes, was there ice in the drink? I go, uh-huh. He goes, did you not put two and two together? The ice cubes were not like done where they were in bottled water ice cube. So I was so sick. So we get on the airplane and we're going home. Now, here I am on the airplane. I'm smoking. Oh, I smoke. I'm smoking my cigarette. I got a baseball cap on. It's like over my head. I asked for Coke that I can flatten out and dead it. Everybody else is partying on this trip. They're all laughing and joking. This is me with the baseball cap pulled over my head, sipping flat Coke to try to settle my stomach. Cannot wait to land at Kennedy. Smoking cigarettes. Oh yeah, smoking cigarettes, drinking that flat Coke. I was a mess. I was a mess. Seriously, it's constant. Just so that you guys know, it's just constant. Oh, these dogs. I love them, but I'm going to kill myself. I swear, I really am. Every time I hear them barking. So we land in Kennedy. There's my mother and father waiting for me. Now I'm white. I'm as white can be. Look at me. I really am. My husband calls it fish belly white. You know the fish belly white? You ever notice fish? You know, the bellies are white? That's what he calls me, a fish belly white. White as a ghost. No makeup on, baseball cap on, sunglasses on. My father and mother look at me and they go, oh my goodness. I go, I'm so sick. I drank the water. And for like 3 days after, when I went home, I was still sick. It was awful. It was really awful. But I had to tell you that story. That's my Bahamas story. It just popped into my head. So I had to tell you. I don't know why, but I have plenty of them. And I'll talk to you all soon, my friends. Take it easy. And before I end this, the moral of the story is, when you're taking a vacation, use bottled water for everything. I don't care if they tell you the whole place is filtered. Just keep using bottled water. I'll talk to you all soon. Bye-bye.